What's up guys, I'm Raptor Tech here. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a little bit something different. So we are going to actually be taking a look at three figures here. Well, actually four. I've got one more up. I'll be getting that right now. Okay, I've got it right here. So we're going to actually be getting into a really going into the full entire review of these figures. Some of them that I feel like you guys really kind of missed when I did the reviews. And a lot of these, well, half of these I didn't even have a channel, like this one and this one. So we're going to go ahead and start with the first one. Okay, so first one we've got here is the Jurassic World Attack Pack Protoceratops. This is the first Protoceratops. I'm actually a really big fan of these little Protoceratopses. It'd be super cool if they could throw out some more Protoceratopses, which would be awesome because they are my favorite ceratopsian. But yeah, starting with the head, you got the nice like brownish like gray color on the beak. It's a really nice detailed beak. And then you go into here and you got this dip in here like a lot of dinosaurs have. Got a really nice eyeball right here. It goes, then you're getting into like these yellowy, like swampy green colors right here. And then down the back you have the same swampy yellow green with the same like just the regular like bluish green color with little specks of like all different colors down the leg. And it's pretty much like the same on the belly and on the other legs. And then when you get down to the tail, it has like some like sail bumps on the back, which I think are really cool. And you still get these really cool stripes. I know this is a horrible color camera. It does horrible with picking up color, and it's very fuzzy sometimes, especially at night, which it is. Got that really nice Jurassic World logo there on the bottom of the foot. You got a scan code here, which it got ripped off because my sister likes ripping those off. Really nice eyeball on this side, and the same all over here. Okay, so speaking of not having very good colors, I decided to move it to this black background because I thought it looked a lot better. You could really see the colors better. So as you can see here, the same Protoceratops colors. Now this was actually kind of a rare figure in my Walmart. I only saw it a few times. We got this at Target actually. This actually doesn't come out anymore, but I think they're re-releasing it in next year's toy line, or it could be this year's toy line, but they're re-releasing it. Now time to look at the articulation. In the head, you have the head twisting. I think it goes all the way around, and the head is like got that sort of movement. And the arms right here, they rotate. I don't think they go all the way around. Maybe they do. Okay, at least that one does. And this one goes all the way around. The leg sort of goes all the way around and then stops there. And on the other leg, I'm pretty sure that's going to be the same. Yeah, won't go all the way around. And lastly, you've got the tail that rotates. So let's get to the next figure. Okay, so the next figure we have is the Safari Ltd Quetzalcoatlus. So I got this for my birthday. I did a short, like just a quick review on it, but I didn't really get like really into it. And this is probably one of my favorite Quetzalcoatlus figures I have. It's actually the second one I have. I only got two. But it's probably my second favorite Safari Ltd figure that I have. I don't know. Safari Ltd makes some really cool looking figures. But this one is probably one of my favorites because I just love the smoothness of the wings, the detailed like back, and like the pink crest looks really off. I don't know, it just looks like pink and pretty and weird. So let's start with the colors up here. So we've got this darkish brown on the beak here. And then when you get up here, it starts to go into this white. And then it goes into this light blue, and then it goes down to dark blue. On the crest, you've got this really unnatural pink color right here. And the eye, it's so small. It's a very small little eye. But yeah, here you go. I don't know if I was showing you that. It's really hard to see this good. But yeah, you go into that bluish color. And then you go down the neck, and you get into more of like a dark brown striped, because it's like the light blue and then the dark brown and light brown all going together. And then you go down the neck, and under the neck it's got this white under here. It looks really, really good. It reminds me of like a pelican's throat. And then on the wings you have more of like a lightish color on here. And then on the tiny little claws, you've got little tiny bits of color on here. So yeah, overall a pretty nice figure. And on the claws are also painted on the feet. Here's the other side. You can see it's a nice little tiny tail here. It's a really detailed little figure. The only thing I don't like about this is this. It's this Quetzalcoatlus 2017 Safari Ltd. And made in China and all the other stuff, but that's what all figures have, basically. Just sometimes they're more hidden than others. This is really popping out. But I guess it's as good as you could, because this is really smooth and really easy to see. So overall, it's really detailed. You've got the wavy skin folds in the throat, and then you have like little scaly wrinkle flaps all over here. You've got the nostrils, and then you have like fluffs all over here. You've got the fur all the way down. It even actually goes partly into the wing, like on the arm. And then you've got this dent here where the leg goes. It's actually kind of strange looking. Like, it doesn't look as realistic as I would think it would be, but... And then you've got this, weird, nub here. I don't know what that's for, but... On the other side, it does not have the fur. It's kind of weird, but I guess it doesn't have any fur on the bottom. And then on the belly, you have, wrinkle folds and things. I'm not going to show you this because it is gross, and I don't think kids would like to see that, so... yeah, if you got one of those figures, you'll know what I'm talking about. So, there you go. Pretty nice, cool looking Quetzalcoatlus. I do love the face colors. And inside the beak, I don't think it's colored at all. Is there even a tongue? There is no tongue in there either. Is there? Yeah, there's no tongue in there, which is probably the only detail-wise thing that I'm talking about. And this little cheek web thing isn't painted either. Okay, so now let's go look at articulation. Zero articulation. It's just your basic little display figure. The neck is slightly bendy kind of, but don't bend it too far because it might snap. The beak is slightly bendy too. Again, don't bend it too far, it will snap. The wings are not very flexible, only in the wings, in the tips. And on the little feet, they're not as flexible. But yeah, there we go. Next thing. Okay, we've got the next thing here, and it is large. Yeah, there we go. We've got a pretty big Quetzalcoatlus here, which I'm going to be going ahead and reviewing from the bottom down. So let's spread out these wings. It just makes it even bigger. Did you know that the Quetzalcoatlus was actually the biggest animal to ever fly. At least that's been discovered. Actually, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead from the feet down. So on the feet, you've got the regular pink, like, I don't know, this weird brown tan color here. It's kind of like a creamy color. And it like goes up into this little like webbed place here. I don't know what to call it, like this wing part here. And it's like a purpley, like plummy color. And then you go up into the body and it's still the same color. On the wing you have like this plummy color like it's on here, this berry blast color I'm gonna call it. And then you get like this like bluish darker purple, and you've got all these different like stripes in here. And then once you're going up the neck, you get like this orange, like a light orange. And on the side of the neck, you have this stripe of like green, like going out into like this like weird pattern. And then on the crest, you've got like purples and oranges all mixed together. And I really love that color that goes into there. And the beak is a really nice, like really orange color. Sorry for this. This is not on the real figure because my sister colored on it with pen, and no matter what I can do, it will not come off. So don't think that's on the real figure. Here's the other side. The other side is the same. You got that regular tan color. And inside the mouth, you've got like the pink tongue in there. And that's pretty much all you can get. For the details, you've got this pretty smooth surface on the beak. But you do have like this little tiny like nostril place. And you've got the dent in the beak. Inside the mouth, it's got the waves in it, which I feel like are really realistic. I really like that. And inside the beak, I feel like it should be painted up here, like pink or something. But on the, like, I call these webs, okay? So that's just what I call them. On the webs, you've got the pink color too, which is colored. And on the tongue, you have this really nice sculpted out tongue. Now that I'm looking in there, like inside of the mouth, like way back here, way back in there, it's actually colored pink, like in the throat area. If you can see it all in there, like up there, it's like colored like a pink color, and it's really, really nice, like detail on there. But you've got these little like wrinkle flaps and skin folds all across here, and you've got the scaliness, like wrinkle folds and things. You've got like the eye dent place, and on the crest you've got some really nice bumps and things here. Going into the body, you have more of like a furrier appearance, like it's got fur and fluffs and more wrinkle folds at the neck here, because it does look very natural to have these folds in the neck. And there's actually little specks of like orange in here, which is in all the Mattel Jurassic World figures, I think, except for the mini action dinos. And then you have more of like at the tip of the tail, you have still like a pretty furry looking tail, and on the legs you actually get like this really, really looking furry, and then on the toes are sculpted very nice. The claws on the toes look very dull because of their they're supposed to be not very sharp, because that they are actually going to be sharp, and kids they don't want kids to get hurt by them. So it's just for safety. And on here, you've got all these different like folds and wrinkles, and you've got this bone knob on the wing, and you've got the fur. On the claws are really dull looking. but same on this one. So articulation-wise, we have the neck, which is attached to the neck action. This is the megadual attack, so it's got two actions, and the jaw does close with the action too. Got the button on the back. This is probably one of the most articulated pterosaur figures. And on the wing, you have the wing that goes all the way back here. It's got really ripped wing, and it folds back for easy storage. And it does move, which is attached to the wing flapping action, which most, if not all, the pterosaurs have. And then you've got the leg that moves all the way around. Actually, I think all the pteranodons and all the pterosaurs had that, except for the basic dino 12-inch figure and the mini action dinos and the battle damaged pteranodon. I seriously think all of them have wing flapping action. Also, unusual to this figure, we have the movable legs, which I believe only the battle damaged pteranodon has, and that's a pretty rare figure. But I actually have it. I got it at Walmart. So you got that. On the belly, it's really nice, bumpy, but there's the articulation. Let's get to the next thing. So just give me a minute. Okay, the last figure of the day is the Jurassic World Dino Rifle Savage Strike Velociraptor. Now, this is probably one of my favorite Velociraptors. I love the color. I love the sculpt. I wish that they would have released the Legacy Collection figure that was going to have this sculpt. I'm pretty sure they didn't. I mean, they may have in other countries, but I cannot find any online. They didn't release it. It's probably probably the rarest of all Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom toys. And I love the colors on that one. I really wish that they had released it. I'm pretty sure, I feel like they did because they had it on the Jurassic World Facts app. So I'm sure that it was probably released for just at least a few months, I guess, at some places, but I feel like it wasn't released very long. So let's go ahead and take a look at the colors from the nose to the tail. So on the nose, you have this red color, like it's just dipped its nose into a dead animal that it has just killed. It does look really raptor reddish looking. If you've not read the book Raptor Red, it's a really good book. I think I'm halfway into it, and it's really good. But she has a red nose, so just this raptor always makes me think of red. So, yeah, it's got these really nice reddish colors, and it goes into this swampy, this swampy green yellow color. And I actually like it a lot better than the picture on the box because it was bright yellow. And I wasn't too excited about a bright yellow raptor, but it did have these red stripes on the leg, and I wish they had that. But again, we don't always get the thing that we get on the box. And then on here you have these feathery things. I believe they're bristles, but up close they really do resemble feathers. Seriously, they look like feathers to me. I don't know. But then you've got these stripes, a really nice eye, stripes of dark green, brown color, maybe even a grayish color. On the jaw you have this white creamy color. In the mouth is a really very bad paint job on the tongue and the teeth. It looks very, very messy. I don't know why. I'm hoping this is only like only limited to like this figure, but I'm hoping all the other figures do not look like this bad, because there's like pink where the gum line is, and like pink on the teeth, and there's like white on the tongue, and it's just really, really messy looking. And in the mouth, it's got some really nice pinky color. I feel like it would be a lot better if it wasn't so messy. It's just, like, really bad looking. And on the teeth, it looks like just regular, like, white brown color. And then you've got on the back the same greenish color with more of like, I don't know, like a darker color I feel like on this, but under the belly you have like some like creamy colors, and going into the arms you have just your basic raptor arm, pretty much no color but the actual like base color, and then the claws are dull for safety. What's happened here? Okay. And then on the tail, no color, but this little stub of color right here. On the claws, going down the leg, you've got that same color and the painted claws. Okay, detail-wise, let's go ahead and take a look. You have like this weird like nub here. I think it's supposed to look like the Lost World raptors, or like the Jurassic Park 3 raptors. In the mouth, you've got this really nice sculpted tongue. Again, very messy looking in the paint job. In the mouth, you have like really nice detailed in the back. And then the teeth are really nicely sculpted, and the webs, as I like to call them, are painted and detailed really nice. But I think all the details, they packed a lot of details into this face. You've got all different scales and bumps and wrinkles, and especially on this white jaw, it looks really nice. And then you've got some really good looking really cool, like, I can't think of a word, bristles or feathers or whatever, they look really good. And you've got these skin folds and things on the neck. The neck is probably, like the head and the neck are probably the most detailed parts of this raptor. And there's like this one wrinkle flap right here that looks really good. On the chin, you have some really nice like folds on the skin. And right here you have more folds and wrinkles and like bone like texturing kind of like on here. And you have like scales and wrinkle folds and all the different like muscles on here. And you've got the scales on the hands and the dull like looking claws for safety. But like the claws look really good. If they were painted, that would be awesome. Mattel just keeps like not painting claws. Like I don't know, they just don't. And then you go into this leg, and it's really sculpted very nicely. And on the leg, you've got the scales and the claws. You've got the dew claw right here, which is always not painted, like pretty much never. Like seriously, I have got this. Where did it go? But I got this like cheap like Venture Force Velociraptor. I mean, it was $1, and it's really, really good paint job. Here it is. Its dew claw is painted. The tongue is sculpted out nice. All the claws are painted. It's really, really good. Not cheap at all. Plastic. It has no articulation. The paint job overall is really good, and the teeth are pretty accurate. The face is not accurate. But anyways, this one is like super, like, I'm just showing you the paint job is way better on this than the, like, Jurassic World one, but I don't know why, but, like, I don't know, like, they go for, like, really good quality figures but I've noticed they break a lot, but I'm sure, like, the paint is probably better quality, the plastic's probably better quality, but, like, the action features and, like, the some of the times the articulation is bad, and sometimes even the paint job can be messy, like I was showing you in the mouth. But yeah, it looks really good. You've got that really nice Jurassic World mark on the foot. And then on the tail, you've got wrinkle folds and bumps and all different things here. It just gets really bumpy. Great job, Mattel. You did a great job on at least painting this figure. The overall looking of it, it looks really good. Also, big thumbs up to Mattel for making me a quetzalcoatlus, because I love quetzalcoatluses. They're my favorite pterosaur. So thanks, Mattel, for making this awesome quetzalcoatlus. It definitely is a way better quality one and way more accurate than Firebeak. With that's the Jurassic Park quetzalcoatlus. Big thumbs up to Mattel for also making me a super cool protoceratops. And I'm super excited to get the midnight version. I have it, but it's lost, and I'm afraid I've left it at a restaurant. But hopefully not. Hopefully it's somewhere in my grandma's car. I found this in my grandma's car. Big thumbs up to Safari Ltd for also making this super cool, super detailed quetzalcoatlus. And I'm saying that you know how I was saying that big thumbs up to Mattel for making these figures for me? I was just saying, for everyone that likes these dinos and is a fan of Jurassic World, big thumbs up to all these brands that have made really cool things. Mattel does a great job on, I think, all of their toys, except for the Frozen stuff. I was kind of disappointed at those things, but my Barbies and things that I have gotten are really good. They look really cute and a lot better than those off-brand Barbies. The dinosaurs are awesome and amazing. The Imaginext things are super cute and super cool. And all my Safari Ltd dinosaurs are very detailed, very nice, and I really like these figures. Even if they're not articulated, they're still pretty cool. Also, this raptor does get packed with this action feature. So that's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give a huge thumbs up. Click that subscribe button down below. Thanks for watching. Bye.